Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Lance again, and I'm back for another Atlanta episode review. Oh my god, I don't know where to start. Honestly, I don't know where to start. Teddy Perkins was one of the most complex, one of the most intricate, one of the most just like bizarre, weird, and perfectly like meshed, I don't know, like episodes I've seen in a while. Like honestly, like the whole thing was just like wow, like it's so much to take in, you know what I mean? Like because you kind of understand what Donald Glover is trying to say with this episode. First of all, I'm just gonna give some context and then I'm gonna get right into it. Obviously, Darius wants a piano. He answers a Craigslist ad listing the piano. He goes to this rich guy's apartment. He is introduced by this man named Teddy Perkins. He is a bleached skinned man, short, has a perm, obviously black. He basically is he showcases himself to be like this kind of weird persona. He has a lot of money. He's lived a long life and he's had a career. His brother as well, his brother Benny. They're Benny Hope. He has had a luxurious career in I assume like R&B, pop music and of that nature. And basically what happens is that obviously Darius wants his piano. He's kind of skeptical about this guy. He's kind of stalling him into the point in where kind of like he doesn't know exactly what's happening. He starts to question exactly if there is a brother named Benny or if Teddy is just a character that Benny had made up due to him looking like he does, which is like this bleached skinned person that just stays indoors. He's not really an outgoer, like he doesn't go outside. In one of the scenes, we are introduced to kind of like Teddy, I think, or Benny's father. Obviously the father is in the form of a mannequin wearing a suit. After Teddy has showed Darius like kind of like this gift shop slash museum that he has at his home, he shows him into like this kind of mannequin figure and he says that this is my father. You know, he disciplined us. He told us what to do, and he punished us if we didn't practice piano every day. We only were able to do certain things on certain days, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like it was like a strict regimen with their father. This authority figure that you can't cross him, obviously, and he disciplined you if you didn't do it. And he was kind of just trying to make childlike prodigies out of it. But he praised his father because of the fact that it was a sacrifice to be made. He kind of robbed this person of the childhood in order so that they could succeed farther down in life. And that was the whole point of the whole episode, was the father-like figure that Teddy had thought that he had and that had many that thought that he had. And the fact that Darius obviously knew that this was wrong, and the fact that Darius had tried to tell Teddy that no, that like what your father had did to you wasn't right, that wasn't correct. Teddy describes Benny's condition as someone who can't go outside. His skin is just not there, like he has like a really bad skin condition, so he can't go outside. Benny introduces himself to Darius saying that Teddy will kill them both, but that there's a gun in the attic, go get it please. While Darius is about to just go get the piano and just leave, Teddy comes out of nowhere. He comes out of nowhere with the gun and tries to like tell him that you are my sacrifice and that this is what's going to happen right now. A very weird episode. Like I struggle to like really put words to mouth, to be honest with you, because it's just like a lot of things to digest with this episode, Obviously, we have the pain and the representation of who Teddy Perkins is and how that could relate to some other historical figures in real life. Obviously, he mentions his father being like someone like Joe Jackson, someone like Serena Williams' father, Tiger Woods' father. I mean, I'm just struggling to put this to words because this is a freaky episode, right? So obviously we get this whole thing. Darius is about to get tied up. He gets put in chains. Like he tells him, he gives him handcuffs. He involuntarily puts the handcuffs on, and then he eventually is saved by Benny, who both kills Teddy and himself. But before that happens, Darius tries to convince Teddy that not all sacrifices have to be made. Love is real, and not all childhoods need to be robbed, and that love, instead of discipline or instead of sacrifice, can be used to provide for a better life. And Teddy obviously comes out and says he doesn't believe that, you are wrong. And that's what he says before Benny comes out of nowhere with the shotgun. This episode. If you guys don't know, Donald Glover was the guy playing Teddy Perkins. He was in a mask, full of makeup, and honestly, some of the best acting on the show I've ever seen. Like, honestly, Donald Glover, I did not know that that was him until after the show. And then it was then that I saw the mannerisms in his face, or in his style, or in his eyes. I had no idea that that was actually Donald Glover behind the mask. And Darius, too. He was really good. Hiro Murai did a great job. To be honest with you, I felt like the writing, along with the directing, was some of the best I've ever seen from Atlanta. Simply because of the fact that, even like there are scenes that you can go back to. I feel like I have to watch this again and again, to be honest with you, because I feel like this episode has a lot you can learn from it. Because it's not an episode where you could just watch one time and just grasp for full ideas that he was trying to convey with the episode. I feel like you need to watch it at least 1 or 2 times more in order to fully grasp it or get a good understanding of it. Because I right now, I'm kind of struggling to put like words to mouth or thoughts to mouth right now, because I can't do it right now. Like, I could only provide exactly what I think of what he was trying to get at right now. But I think, in my opinion, he was trying to like talk about Michael Jackson, the struggles that he had with his father, how he robbed him of his childhood, and therefore Teddy's father robbed them and him and Benny of their childhood. It forced them to become these people that they couldn't even recognize anymore. Very, very interesting episode, and oh my God, like, I feel like this is an episode that I'm going to be watching for a while. Honestly, like, or just like remembering for a while. Like, honestly, I wish I could do a more detailed review about this, but this is just my initial reaction. So I'm not even gonna put like like a review, because like I can't review the episode, but I can say that it's my opinion right now. This is the top 3 best Atlanta episodes of the whole series. Not even of the season, but of the whole series. Even though it's like so crazy. Like, we just had like a crazy comedic episode last week, but now we have like this more dramatic, more weird, surreal. Oh, just like, wow. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, but it's just so sad. It's just a very sad episode. And, you just provide all the information that you have into the episode. It's just so sad, and I don't really know what else to say. But yeah, this is another reason why Atlanta is one of the best shows on television. And go watch that shit, because it's just amazing. This show is really good. Everybody who works on it is amazing. Donald Glover, man, I think the guy is a genius, because the fact that he was able to put that mask on with that makeup on is just. Oh my God, Teddy Perkins is one of the most, I don't even know, one of the craziest characters I've ever seen put on screen right now, at least in small screen, because to be honest with you, I can't imagine, like, I don't know, man. Oh man, but that's just my initial reaction, man. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now. I wish I could say more about it. I don't want to just make myself look bad, but I think it's good. I think it's a really great episode, and I hope that we can talk more about it. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about the episode, because I would really, genuinely, really want to know. And, also, subscribe. A lot more Atlanta stuff coming my way, obviously. We got like 4 more episodes of the season, so I'll be talking about that. And then maybe, hopefully, I'll make a more detailed video about this episode, Teddy Perkins, because it's just like crazy. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for right now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Wow, what an episode.